I'm still learning about my culture, so I don't know all the traditions and celebrations. But one thing I love, which I'm sure a lot of other cultures have as well, is the connections that you find along the way. And my dad, he loves finding these connections, and he'll talk to his parents or my friends' parents, and he'll just find out different ways we're related and the cousins we have. And yeah, it's really cool just to find out friends that you have that are connected to you.
When I was growing up, we didn't have a lot of tradition in my house. My mum tried to kind of westernise it because she felt like she needed us to fit in. But I've been told stories about in Mexico that you're always dancing. It's a very happy, sometimes like that, but also like the Day of the Dead where they're celebrating death and going to their loved ones' graves and leaving them gifts and trying to remember them, because as long as they remember them, they stay alive in like the underworld, I think. And yeah, we didn't really grow up with much of that in our household, which is kind of sad. But I don't know, I'm trying to learn more of it now.
My mum's Vietnamese, so when we go over there, we have Lunar New Year, but it's called Tet over there. So instead of like worshipping the 12 zodiac animals, we give out red envelopes full of money. But it's only to the kids, so I'm trying to get there as much as possible until I get too old.
Well, in my culture, I'm a saltwater man. We have like we make spears, we go out hunting, we eat dugong, well, sea cow if you don't know what that is, turtle, crab, fish, shark, stingray.
My my grandmother was from China, and she and her family moved to Hong Kong, where she met my grandfather. And then soon after the White Australia policy was lifted, they again moved to Australia with my dad and my aunt when they were young.
My mum was from Mexico and her grandmother was from Cuba, and she was born when Fidel Castro was in charge. And she had to go through 3 years of labour camp to get to Mexico, and then she met her husband there and had my mum.
The two most important days that we do with my families are Easter and Christmas. We have this huge feast full with all these curries, naan bread, and everything you can think of, really. Then after we eat, we'll then do like the Western traditions, and that's what I love. Just like being with my family and everything like that, eating, enjoying ourselves, and just stuff like that.
I'm Samoan.
Dungari tribe.
Cambodia, Papua New Guinea,
Pakistani,
Aboriginal.
Uruguay,
China,
Indigenous.
New Zealand.
East Timor,
Yaru,
South Korea,
Gulgitha tribe.
Tonga,
Philippines,
Samoan.
Wiradjuri
tribe.
Vietnam,
India, Barkindji,
England, Gugata, the Waka Waka tribe,
Ireland,
Indigenous from the Yuan tribe,
Germany, Mexico.
Aboriginal
from Dungari and Bundjalung tribe.
My dad's Aboriginal from Yuan and mum's from South America.
I was born in Cayman Islands, Grand Cayman, and moved to Australia 10 years ago.